everyone, welcome to another episode of Winning Wednesday. So my name is Tariq. I'm with the JC Real Estate Group at the Kais Company, and here we have Denise, which is our island queen, and Sarah, and she's with Mortgage Masters. So we're just going to give you guys some information.
Oh, thank you, ladies, first of all, for having me. I got to tell you, for the last couple weeks, I followed you guys on your videos, and I think it is absolutely amazing. The content, the manner in which you're getting this information out. It is so crucial that everybody understands what it takes to purchase a home, the steps that are involved. You know, there are so many moving parts, so what you've done for our community is truly exceptional. So thank you.
Amazing. Listen, we hop forward this week because we're here with Sarah, and we spoke about getting the right credit. So Sarah, since we're here now, we want to find out what is it that we need to do with you as the lender to get qualified.
Well, you know what, that's a great question, and I'm glad that you touched on that last week. As a lender, when we look at someone's ability to repay, one of the first things that we look at is their credit. And what does credit tell us? Credit tells us how well do you borrow and repay on time.
Wow.
So once we've been able to get past the credit, we roll into somebody's ability to repay with income. So that's really where we stop and we take a look at income documents such as pay stubs, tax returns, W-2s, those items. And then from there, it allows us to then determine what dollar amount somebody can begin shopping for. And of course, the loan programs that are involved.
Sarah, my husband,
Uh-oh.
he's a truck driver. He's not in real life though. But my husband, just for the general public, my husband is a truck driver or he owns his own business. I don't have any pay stub at all. Can I still apply for a loan?
Absolutely. You know, not to mention that we have so many brand new products that are out there. So if somebody doesn't fall within the normal guidelines, we can usually find them a loan. There are some creative financing options. But for the typical person who doesn't receive a W-2, maybe they're 1099, they're self-employed, an independent contractor, we can easily use their filed tax returns to take an average of income and then set the tone for what it is that they qualify for.
So what do I need to consider before I even think about going to a lender now?
Well, some of the things that you want to do is you want to create a checklist. You want to make sure that you walk in prepared. You want to make sure you have enough information to allow your lender to pull credit. You're furnishing your lender with a copy of either A, your 2 most recent pay stubs, your 2 most recent years of W-2s, and tax returns. If you're an independent contractor receiving a 1099, bring those as well, because they're probably going to ask for them.
Okay. I went to school. I'm a professional student. So I have a lot.
I know a few of those.
I have a lot of credit. Not necessarily credit, but student loan debt. Do you think I can really get a house with student loan debt?
You know what? That is a great question. And believe it or not, that's probably one of the largest line items that impact home buyers entering into our marketplace.
Okay.
So with student loans, it could be really tricky. And the way that they are handled is dependent upon the type of financing. So you want to make sure that you are very upfront with your lender and your agent, letting them know, I've got student loans. This is the status. How do they treat them? Because that information is going to be key up front to understanding what direction do you head in when you begin that process.
All right. I don't have a husband who is a truck driver. I have a husband that I'm divorced. Do I use the child alimony and those things? Would that be a factor in getting approved?
That's another great question. You know, you're not required to.
Oh.
You have the option to. Yes. So, if you are receiving child support or alimony and you would like the lender to consider it as part of your qualifying income, make sure you disclose to them the details of the terms in which you're receiving it. They'll then let you know if the manner in which you're receiving it is an acceptable way.
Okay.
Yes.
Really?
They have programs for 1 day out of foreclosure.
Talk to me.
Wow.
Really?
Oh, yes.
I love
But
it.
you just have to be prepared.
Okay.
You got to come in with a little bit of a higher down payment. They're not credit score sensitive. There's no time waiting period required. But there are special programs out there. You know, what is so great about where we are today is that they're recognizing just because someone experienced a hardship doesn't mean they're not worthy of owning a home again.
Oh, wow.
So those doors are opening, the opportunities are there. We just got to get that information out there so people know.
Right.
Is there anything about expenses that I need to think about? Because I have a lot of bills. See, I have a lot of issues, right? I have a lot of bills. I have a lot of bills. So now I'm talking about student loan, plus a husband who is not getting pay stub. What are some of the bills that I would need to take into consideration? Or I have 5 credit cards that have been maxed out. Do I need to have like a certain amount of income or a certain amount of expense paid down?
You know, I've got to say these questions that you're coming up with are phenomenal. And this right here is a very, very crucial starting point that helps you differentiate between just a mortgage originator and a mortgage advisor.
Oh.
You know, when you're working with the right mortgage advisor, that individual is going to help you identify, once the credit report and income has been analyzed, what needs to be done. What should you adjust about your scenario, whether it be an auto loan, credit cards, student loans? How can they help you get to where you want to be? And that is home ownership. So again, being able to identify what needs to be done is really individualized, but it's done properly by being able to work with the right team of people. So it is very much of an individualized scenario.
So you do that.
But you absolutely
Any
do that.
situation, I come with you, you give me a blueprint.
Absolutely. You get a blueprint of where you need to be, how do we get there, and we set a timeline. And we hold you accountable.
So we're definitely winning this week, and we're with the sensational Sarah. She has years and years in the business, and she's breaking it down for you on a level that we can all relate to. So if you have any question, we have the blueprint. It doesn't matter where you are in your journey to owning your own house. Give us a call, text us. We love your support. You've been asking so many questions, and we'll continue to give you the answer until you get that key to own your home.